Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be checking this video, and it's about Ray J reacting to Suge Knight on Diddy's claim. So, we're going to be checking this together. Let's check it out.
So, let's bring in a close friend of Diddy and Suge Knight, producer, singer Ray J, and Diddy's former publicist, host of the podcast Naughty But Nice, Rob Shooter. First, Ray J, give us an assessment of Suge Knight's credibility. Where should he be believed? Where should he not be believed?
Well, I mean, if you look at his track record, I mean, he pretty much ran the hip-hop and music scene during the Death Row era. So a lot of people he know and a lot of people he has been around. I can't vouch for everything because I'm not Suge, but I can just tell you, like, most of the time, Suge is saying something is coming from experiences. He's not like making it up like he's writing Green Eggs and Ham. Like, this is serious.
So, first things first. It was impossible in real time to vet what he was going to say, Rob, because I didn't know what he was going to say. But we are getting responses.
I didn't either, man.
Oh, listen, hey, Ray J, you did nothing but help. You are helping advance the conversation with people who are willing to discuss their perspective. That is a precious commodity in this investigation right now.
Did you hear me trying to tell Suge to be positive too as well? Okay, cool. I didn't know.
Yes.
I had to get that in.
Yes, but I mean, you know, you're not going to control what he says, but you provided him the opportunity to make his witness. So you're all good as far as I'm concerned.
And he made a lot of good points. And he made a lot of good points.
Yeah, listen, I mean, this is his world. Clive Davis.
Because, lots of people come to talk about these things, especially people who's interacted with Diddy, being close to Diddy, worked with Diddy, and all of that, come to talk about it. And people call them all sorts of names: crazy, jealous, this and that. Like the fact that people downplay some people's experience or what people already know and all of that is what is not making sense. And think that these celebrities are sent is insane.
Yeah, listen, I mean, this is his world. Clive Davis responds and says the points about him were not good, his spokesperson. This is a completely fabricated thread being trafficked by an incarcerated felon. But that doesn't mean he's not telling the truth. Mr. Knight's assertions about Clive Davis are 100% false. Nothing of the sort ever happened. Clive is a mentor to artists, and in keeping with this, never ever condone any such inappropriate behavior. Specifically, Rob, Suge Knight suggests that P. Diddy wasn't just taught things by his mentors, he was abused by them. And that his behaviors are a function of hurt people hurting people.
Yeah, he said it last night. I was watching the show at home, Chris. It was an amazing thing to reveal. I've got to agree here with Ray J. Suge knows this world. So is he larger than life? Might he exaggerate? Maybe. I think a lot of people probably do. But fundamentally, this is his world. If he told me something, I'd be very happy using him as a source, as an insider. I trust what he says. And so he was particularly around when Diddy was growing up in the business. He didn't just come out as being P. Diddy. He started small and he got bigger and bigger. Suge was around during those years. So that stuff, I would guess overall, maybe not specifically, is pretty accurate.
Because this Hollywood entertainment industry itself, it is a scary place to live in. Look at the people, look at regular people who get into the industry. Look at their lifestyle for a moment when they are in the industry. Try to picture their lifestyle when they were very regular and when they got into the industry. Picture how many weird things you hear that happens in the industry. And then when people who are in the industry come out to talk about things or share their experience and all of that, doesn't it sound familiar or sound similar? Are there any difference?
But Rob, you were his publicist. You were around him, not, after dark, deep, or whatever, they're calling P. Diddy's, other activities. But how would you have never heard this type of allegation that he was going after underage people. He was having, you know, all kinds of sex with people who were or were not consenting. How would you not have heard it?
Yeah, I think people that get away with this for a really long time are really good at covering it up. It's almost like being a
Yes.
functioning alcoholic and you just never see the liquor. I never saw it. I really didn't. When I was with him, he was professional. Was he rude? Was he aggressive? Yes. Did he like to be told? Yes, of course. But I never ever saw any of the sexual stuff. And I think that probably was by design. He kept his inner circle really, really small. I was part of a larger circle, not the inner circle, for a short period of time. And so I think this was sort of the reason that he managed to keep this a secret and evade the law, any consequences for particularly maybe over a decade.
And you know, with these celebrities, they like their lifestyle itself, they have this very interesting lifestyle filled with glamour. So I mean, lots of people would not even want to see the other side of them. That's why lots of people are scared to believe the celebrities could do this, because they still want to see them in the light of the glamour. Because with that glamour, you will not want to see the real person behind it. And lots of people are scared of seeing the real people who the celebrities are.
Ray J, help me understand something. How do you interpret these celebrities that knew P. Diddy very well or tangentially deleting all their tweets? What is this? Well, how am I supposed to understand that?
Well, first off, I want to say I have a lot of respect for Clive Davis. He's somebody that's inspired us all in the music game. And I think that in this situation, people are quitting. You see a lot of people stepping down from their executive positions in music. And I think a lot of people are tying that up with Diddy. We don't know exactly why everybody is quitting or why everybody's quiet. But I can say this, you know, a lot of celebrities in this power come from environments where they think certain ways of doing business, cutthroat, disrespectful, shady, chasing fast money, you know, these are normal because, you know, they saw their mentors do it. I mean, Diddy did it, even Suge, you know, and so even though they're learning on the fly, but they're also mimicking the executives above them that they learn from. So, you know, I think we have to break that cycle and keep following a new blueprint, and that's evolving instead of ending up in the same place, broken, bad relationships, in jail or worse.
Yeah, well, that part is said. Lots of them, lots of the celebrities are mimicking their mentors and all of that, which is no surprise, because I mean, it's your mentor. You mirror some certain actions of your mentor. The exact same thing with regular people see their mentor, or see some of the celebrities who they think to be mentor, they mirror some of their actions and normalize some certain behavior because their favorite celebrity do it. So it is okay for them because they see them as mentors and what have you. But let's even talk about this CEOs, executive resigning and all of that. Well, it's perfect timing, or it's really interesting. Well, regardless of how we want to see it or want to talk about this, the fact that it is coming an influx, yeah, it may be something different. It may not be in any way related to this, but I mean, the timing is very, very interesting, very interesting. And is it any surprise? No. And this is a problem. Lots of people always make it a way that some other things or some other vital information should be brushed off, and people should not focus on the real things or things that are happening, because obviously some things want to be put up as cover-ups, but for how long does it go? How long? How long would they think or continue to make people look like fools? How long? Because the industry itself is filled with glamour. The industry itself, they don't tell us the truth. They don't let us know the truth, because all they want you to see is just see the lifestyle, see the luxury, glamour behind it, then start embodying it or start normalizing it, because they do it. Because their world is self-created. I mean, it is what we see. But I mean, lots of people who's been close to Diddy talking about their experience, or people who's had one or two encounter with Diddy talk about their experience. Now think about how many more people are like Diddy, worse than Diddy, that have been groomed or that do the exact same thing in the industry. Diddy's parties. Diddy's not the only one throwing those type of parties. More so, people in the industry through lots of those parties, people in the industry are still doing it. People in the industry are groomed to be doing it. It did not start today. But the fact that they think people should not be seeing all of those things, people should still like see their not get to know who the celebrities is as like who they really are is what is not making sense. Let me know what you think about this so far. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that and share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.